back. It's the flakiest host on YouTube, Dog Loach. With the fleet goddess herself, my ace boom boom, my BFF, KC Love.
Hey.
You are now rocking with Fleaky Controversy.
I've been doing good. I'm super tired today, but overall, I'm doing good. I'm alive, I'm happy, I'm blessed, I make money.
Amen,
so
amen.
I am good. How are you doing?
Gucci. Straight, broke, busted, disgusted,
Wow.
can't be trusted, as usual, you know. Shouts to Nada.
Broke, busted, and disgusted.
Shout out to our camera people, our editors, and everybody who helped us put this thing together. You heard me? Love y'all. Love my team. Facts. God girl oil. God girl order. Excuse the drinking. Yeah, let's get right into these topics.
Okay.
First topic is she love. You gotta. Oh, as a matter of fact, it's Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about that. Yeah, as
That's
you
why
can see, that's why we wearing what we wearing. You know. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. I don't necessarily believe in it. Casey does, but
It's not that I believe in it. I appreciate the holiday. It's a nice holiday, even though it has a lot of things behind it that is supposed to be negative. I do appreciate what people are making, turning the holiday into a holiday where you're celebrating love. Even though you're supposed to show your love every day, I do appreciate a nice holiday. This is a decent holiday. Cut it out, whatever.
Yeah, I hear. That sounds good.
You don't feel the same. You don't
That
feel
sounds
like
good.
you don't like this holiday or something.
Our category is Valentine's Day versus Business Day.
But no, wait. But first, let's get about Valentine's Day first. Just in general, the holiday in general. How do you feel about it?
Well, being that the category is Valentine's Day versus Business Day, I was going to elaborate on that
How you feel about Valentine's Day?
Definitely. So my opinion on Valentine's Day, I want y'all to hear me, understand me clearly. And by the way, just to let y'all know, there's a lot of things that's going to be said on our show that you're probably not going to like. You're probably going to have a problem with it.
A lot of things we're not going to agree on.
Facts. That's a fact. This is not a scripted show. This is not, we don't write stuff down, you know, we just
Rough
go. You
and
feel
raw.
me? Facts. That's how you getting it. You feel me? So it's a lot of things you're going to like what Casey say, which you're not going to agree with. You're going to agree with her. You're not going to agree with me. Most of the stuff you're not going to agree with me. You know, except for my elites out there, of course, you know. But other than that, you know.
And if you feel like you want to say anything, you can comment on the
That's a fact.
video afterwards.
Comment, say what you want to say or whatever. Let us know. You got feedback. Subscribe to the channel, of course. Likes, dislike, whatever you want. You feel me?
Honest opinion.
Honest opinion. You feel me? Feel free to hate on we. But back to So my opinion on Valentine's Day. Why I don't believe in Valentine's Day. Okay. I feel like Valentine's Day it shows how much we are together as a culture, you know, as individuals or as people, even all races, as a matter of fact, not even just, you feel me, our race, all races. It shows that you can be, but I'm specifically talking about our race because I am black. Valentine's Day shows that every year for the last 30 years, I realized how many people talk about this day, in the beginning of February, before February comes. They talk about it, they bring it up, they celebrate it, they go out for it, and it's just amazing. It's amazing to me how they could go so hard about it. Like, I've seen people get into fights over this day. I've seen people stop talking to each other over this day. I've seen people hate people for this day. So I've seen a lot of nonsense that didn't really make sense to me. What I didn't see is a similar situation, but for instance, why the topic is called Valentine's Day versus Business Day. The same way how we got Valentine's Day, why we don't have a business day. Why we don't have a February 12th or March 14th or June 14th, whatever day you want to call it, where we all come together, you feel me? And like I said, I can only talk about, if other races want to, follow suit, that's cool, but I can only talk about my race. Where we all come together, and that day, we all remember, we all get excited, and we all come together and start up something. We all put 5 bands, 10 bands on something as a family. You and your girl, or you and your friend, or you, the same way you go by Valentine's Day, how you take your ass out and you go get roses and flowers, or the same for you females, how you get upset about whatever guy's gonna bring out this, or however if he don't come, if your boyfriend don't come and see you this day, or whoever you dealing with don't come see you this day, same way how guys go get roses, how guys go get chocolate, whatever the case may be. Why we can't have a day where we all come together, whether you friends, associates, family, whatever the case may be, and we all remember it every year. We come together and we put money in a pot to make a business, stock exchange, whatever it is, to bring it together. We don't have to come together for just funerals, for just certain events, for certain holidays. It shouldn't be on a calendar of Valentine's Day, and that makes you do something special that day. So that's my whole thing about, like I said, Valentine's Day. Like, if it was just a regular day where, okay, this is a Valentine's Day and I don't see the nonsense that I see on this particular day, like I said, you got attitudes, you got girls that feel they owed something, or if this guy don't do something for me, I hate him, or he's not this or he's not that. It's just amazing the effort you put into a day that really means nothing. It doesn't bring you no revenue, you feel me? It doesn't help build nothing. It's just a day where they say, them, that we should call it a Valentine's Day. So that's my whole thing on it. But what would you say to my idea?
I love the idea, actually. I love the idea of us coming together to have a day where all the family comes together and puts a pot together and comes up with a business. I think that's an excellent idea. But I don't want to take away from the fact that Valentine's Day is a nice day. I think that we should also have a business day. But we should also keep the Valentine's Day, because some people, I just feel like that holiday is a day where people show their love. I mean, you should show your love for somebody all through the year. But this is a day where people actually celebrate it. And
so the same way you say that, right? So what do you say to the girls that, because if you love somebody, it shouldn't matter if so what do you say to the girls that come down on guys or expect the above and beyond for this day? What do you mean when you say love?
I feel like it should be both people doing something for each other. Because women, we kind of made this holiday about ourselves.
That's what I say. Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah.
So it shouldn't. I don't feel it should be a holiday that's just for females. It's a holiday that women should do something nice for a man. Man should do something nice for a woman. It's so much negativity in this world, I feel. So if they can make one day where everybody is being positive and happy, even if you don't have a spouse, a holiday for love is not just for a man and a woman. It could be for you could take your kids out. You could go out with your parents. You can go out with anybody. This is a day for you to celebrate being loved and happy. And I think a lot of times everybody is going through a lot of stuff throughout the year. So if you have that day where you could just make sure that somebody in your life is happy, I don't see anything wrong with that. We kind of made it about only relationships and girls getting presents and stuff.
Yeah,
so I think if we could change the concept a little bit and make it about just love in general, then I think that would be a little bit more. I know this is one of the highest suicide rates too for this day, but because a lot of females be like, "Oh, I don't have a man," but you don't understand. It's not about having a man. It's
That's
about
what I'm saying. Stuff like that.
love.
I feel like these type of days is meant to break us as a culture. You feel me? I feel like stuff like this, and this is why I don't truly believe in it. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't believe really in no holidays. Like I said, if you do your history on holidays, you'll realize what I'm saying. But I'm not even gonna get into that. We talk about that on Patreon. But
things in the background.
But yeah, when you get a little, like I said, I ain't gonna spoil it for nobody else. But you know, everybody believe in this. Is just my opinion. Like I said, you don't have to go what I'm gonna do. I'm not saying don't celebrate. That's on you. You feel me? I'm just saying it's hard for me. But
that business idea is very. I think that's a good idea that maybe people should incorporate into their families, and I think that would help more businesses be established in our community.
It'll bring more.
Working
like she
together.
was saying, love. It'll bring more real, genuine love, real love.
When y'all making
instead of
money
you just
together,
saying it. Yeah, when you making money together.
A lot of love.
Exactly. And like I said, like you said, the suicide rates is high in this day, and like I said, I've seen a lot of harm and pain caused on this day, and it's ridiculous because it's just like it's just a day. It's just a day that says on the calendar Valentine's Day. Yeah. It's no different from the 13th, the 11th. It's no different from no other day. But yet, a female will go so hard for this day, you know. And it's just that's what I'm just saying as far as. But yet, all of the other days, it's not this hard. Like I've seen girls literally get mad that they boyfriend or the dude they was talking to chose to go to work. To go to work,
make that money.
Like to go to work, that's insane to me. You mad that man chose to go to work, making money or whatever he was doing, instead of taking you out or getting you moved, taking you to a hotel. Women, y'all don't get tired of that every year. The same thing.
A lot of times it's
hotels.
Women don't get that throughout the year, so they count on that one day to get that.
That's
so
ridiculous.
Everybody should work on showing their love to each other throughout the year so that people don't feel a certain way when it's not given to them on this day. But if you choose to celebrate this day, don't make it about relationship. Make it about just a love day for anybody. Even if you just go and pamper yourself. Just love on yourself. Love on your children. Love on your mother, like I said before, your father. But
my mother's always my Valentine's. For the last decade, she will always be my Valentine. So that's my whole thing on it. Like I said, I definitely prefer we have our own days and we make up days where, like I said, we all get together as friends, as relationships, where it's a day that we all, same day how we look in the calendar, you see Valentine's Day, it should say business day, June 1st, whatever the case may be. We all come together. Like I said, every year, everybody bring $5,000, $10,000, whatever the case may be. Y'all put it together and y'all start a business.
I like that.
Y'all start a business. How do you call people your friends? How do you call people your family? How do you call this person your girl? If y'all don't have a business together. After a while, I'm not saying you gotta, and there's some people that meet each other from the jump and start business together. But so I'm not saying that you have to meet a person 1 week and start a business. I'm just letting you know that there are people who do that. So you knowing somebody for several years and y'all don't have a business together, it's crazy to me. Because how do you call that person a friend or a person you in a relationship? The point of being in a relationship, the point of having a friend, is y'all supposed to learn from each other. Y'all supposed to make each other better. So how do you and this person stay with each other or stay around each other and not come up with ideas and actually put it in effect?
And that flows into the next topic.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. To our next topic, friends versus associates. Feel me?
So what do you consider a friend?
What I consider a friend? Mm-hmm. A friend to me, I only have I got brothers and I got BFFs. Everything else other than that, other than my sisters and my relatives, you associate. What I consider a friend is somebody. We got business together. We've been in each other's. We've been for each other. We've been, all for one for all, one for musketeer style. All for all, one for one for all. Yeah, that whole saying. I got your back, you got my back. Like I said, that in the beginning is cool. After a certain amount of years, I feel like to call a friend, I feel like a lot of y'all have friends mixed up with associates. A lot of y'all call people y'all friends or y'all family. I get it because it's y'all blood, or because you knew this person, y'all call them y'all friend because it sounds good. It sounds good to say you have friends. But like I said, the definition of a friend, if you are not elevating with this person, if you and this person is doing bad together, it's not a friend. Misery loves company. If you are miserable, you are going to attract people who are also miserable. If you can smoke with a person every day, if you can drink with a person every day, if you can do bad with a person every day, it makes no sense why you can't earn with a person every day. You can't do better with a person every day. You can't work on your fitness every day. Why do we call each other friends when you're not learning nothing from this person every day and that person is not learning nothing from you? Everything, you have to basically be delusional for that person to even be your friend. Because as soon as you tell your friend something, as soon as you tell this person you call your friend something, she or he gets upset with you. That's not your friend.
So you're saying your friend, you got to be able to be honest with.
Of course, like I said, but the only reason why you wouldn't be honest to your friend is if, like I said, y'all not really friends to begin with. Because. But
we have this disagreement because some of your friends, you have some friends. Once you have a certain amount of friends, you learn their friends. Some friends are more sensitive than other friends, so you learn how to deal with them. You can, like, if I have a friend and I know they're sensitive and they ask me my opinion on how they may look. I'm gonna ask them, I'm gonna tell them, if you sure you want my opinion, because I'm gonna be honest. If they say no, then I won't give it to them. But if they say yes, then I will give them my honest opinion. But sometimes you just can't volunteer information to certain friends because they're just sensitive. And they don't take it, they're not receptive to it. I don't feel like that doesn't mean that they're not a friend. I just think that everybody has a different level of tolerance for honesty.
See, in that case, I don't feel like they're not a friend. I feel like you're not a friend.
No, because if trial and error, if you tell somebody something and then it ends up being a disagreement, oh no girl, this looks good, you hate it. Why?
I feel like that's not your friend then.
I mean,
that's what I said.
That person could have did something like that person could have did something in your life that shows that they're a friend. They're just very sensitive. Everybody don't deal with things the same way.
No, that's a fact. Everybody's different. Like I said, listen, I want y'all to understand that the way y'all deal with your friends, or the way Casey deals with her friends, the way I deal with my friends, like I said, everybody's different. My opinion on how I deal with my friends or how I deal with people I call my friends is completely different from everybody else. My whole stance on friendship is, like I said, if you can't be yourself, if you can't be who you are 24/7 around that person, then that person is your associate. It's okay to have a million associates. You don't have to call somebody you hang with every day or somebody you work with every day or somebody you around every day your friend. You feel me? Like you're raised with your parents. They're not your friends. Those are your parents. You feel me? Just because y'all don't agree on nothing don't mean y'all don't love each other.
Okay,
you
but what if that person took a bullet for you, right? But every time you tell them something about themselves, they start crying. I'm not going to keep telling them about themselves because I know I don't want to see them keep crying. But I know that at the end of the day, that person is going to have my back because they took a bullet for me.
But does that have to be your friend?
Yes, that's my friend. You take a bullet for me, we're friends.
That could be family, though. That don't have to be, like I said, there's people who would die for me, but I don't consider them friends. I consider them family.
Somebody that would die for you, that's a different level.
I consider them, they love me. I consider I love them and they love me. I could love you and you not be my friend. I could have love for you, and like I said, I love all of my relatives, right? But a lot of my cousins, they're not my friends. I don't hang with like, how do you call somebody a friend if you don't hang with them? You don't have no business with them. No, I don't feel like a lot of them. I feel maybe 2 of my cousins out of all of my cousins would take a bullet for me. But my point is, meaning if I'm in a situation with them, I would take a bullet for any of them. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that I'm not just saying as far as how I feel my friendship is towards others. I'm saying what I feel their friendship is towards me. And that's why I said you can't call everybody your friend if you and this person, if all y'all do, like you said, if all it is they'll take a bullet for you. What does that mean? So that means my whole life we broke, but you'll stand in front of a bullet for me. You know what I'm saying? We don't got nothing together, but you'll take a bullet for me.
They may have a business with you,
yeah,
but every time
different.
you tell them something honest about themselves, they cry. I'm not going to keep telling you about yourself if I know that you're going to get emotional. Unless you come to me and say, hey, give me an honest opinion, I'm not going to say nothing about it because I know that you're not going to be receptive to it and you're going to get emotional. So that doesn't mean that I don't feel like they're my friends because I can't be brutally honest with them. There's certain people just more sensitive. But at the end of the day, if I know that you have a business with me, you would take a bullet for me, you would do anything for me, but you just can't take my criticism because my mouth.
But that's rare, though. That's rare to see that. That's rare. It's very rare you're gonna find a person that's a friend who would do all of that to you and then be sensitive about what you say to them. That don't happen. That don't happen. And anybody who can say that won't tell. I know you talking hypothetically. I'm about to say that, exactly. I was just about to say, if any of y'all out there agree with what I'm saying or what Casey's saying, and y'all can honestly say, okay, yeah, I do have a person that could take a bullet, but they said to nah, this is what I'm saying. And I'm only saying this because I have friends that I had since I was I have friends that I had since the sandbox to now that are not sensitive. We made money together, we do, you feel me? We got business together, you feel me? We done been in wars together, we done got girls together, all that, you feel me? And they're not sensitive to anything about me, you feel me? But yet, I can meet new people who I would, like I said, I don't personally call on my friend, but like I said, they're sensitive. They'll stay away from me because of the way I am. Mm-hmm. Feel me? Or how bold I am, or how much I tell them. And like I said, it's vice versa. It's not like I would get upset if you told me about myself, or if you say, I'm not like that, you feel me? Like if you got criticism or you saying something to me that I don't feel is hatred, because I'm not gonna hate on you. There's no part of me that's gonna make you feel hating. Yeah, and you being honest. Yeah, constructive, you feel me? So I feel like if you're not hating on that person, then there's no need for that person to be sensitive. Because as a friend, a real friend is not gonna let you stay delusional. And that's what I was trying to tell you when I said females, I love y'all. But ladies, y'all are the worst friends on earth. Because y'all will tell y'all friend almost anything, especially like Casey just said. She got sensitive friends, she got emotional friends, it's okay to have emotional loved ones. It's okay to have sensitive loved ones. But when you put friends on it, that's not a friend if you can't tell that person how they are. If you can't tell that person to stop being delusional. If that person gets mad at you when you tell them about themselves, that's not your friend. You can love them from afar. Feel me? I love my moms. I love my pops. I love, you feel me? My brothers and sisters. I can't tell them everything about themselves. My mother don't want to hear what I gotta say. My pops don't want to hear what I gotta say. That doesn't mean I don't love them, but my pops is not my friend. Feel me? Certain people in my family members, they are not my friends. Those are my family members. Feel me? So that's what I mean when I say there's a difference between friends, associates, and family. You can have a friend, you can have a family member that's an associate because this is your bloodline, but y'all don't have no business together and you can't really tell that person about themselves, you feel me? And you gotta stay away from. I got family members that I have to stay away from because I am not going to be around you and let you be delusional, you feel me? I'm just not gonna allow it, you feel me? I'm gonna say something. So me and you gonna get into a conflict, you feel me? Because I'm not gonna let my male cousins or my female cousins just be stupid. You cuffing a girl who don't like, you feel me, or just doing extra. You doing all this for female or for male, and you don't hold down your family. You don't hold down, like, you don't got no businesses with me, but you always want to talk to me about anything I'm doing or stuff I'm doing. But you got everything with this person. I'm not hating on you. Do your thing. But don't include me or don't try to incorporate me with your problems if you never come around with it when you up. You feel me? You only know family members. Us as a culture. Everywhere there's problems, black people, Hispanic people, when there's problems, they know how to call you. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to talk. Everybody want to chat. Everybody want to, let's get together. Let's go. But when it's a solution or something good, nobody call you on check day. Nobody call you, they come up. But everybody call you when they, feel me, when they down, when they depressed, when something going bad. You feel me? I'm not like that. I'm going to call you and say, let's go shopping. I'm going to call you when I'm up. I'm going to call you on check. I'm going to call you with all the good. You're going to get 100 good from me before you get the first bag. Feel me? You will be like, damn, Lob, you ain't never have, you feel me? Like, damn, I knew you 10, 20 years. You ain't never tell me nothing bad or sad story or ride out with me. Nothing. You feel me? We've been Vegas, man. We've been all over. Having fun, doing those girls, all type of shit. You feel me? Before I even said one thing about me having a bad day or whatever the case may be. So that's just how I feel. Why do I gotta hear all of the bad, but I never hear none of the good?
That's what most people, like you said, misery love company.
Yeah, misery love that. That's my exact point. Like I said, I had so many friends in my old days when I used to smoke. Feel me? You'll find, I'm talking about anybody. You'll find friends all the time. You'll 5, 5, 10, 10, dub, whatever the case may be. When you working, when you got a business, you doing shows, you doing whatever the case you may be, nobody around. Then when your shit popping, when you on, everybody call you. Everybody around.
They don't want to help you build the house.
They don't want to help you build it, but they want to come. Yep, they want to pull up. Yo, you got the you doing something this weekend? You got garage sale? You got you throwing a party and shit? All of that. You feel me?
Let me help you.
Feel me? I got you. I'm pulling up. We got you. But when it came to me signing that lease and doing all that, nobody was there. You feel me? And that's the problem that I had, which brings to pretty much everything with the friends and the associates, and that's why they tell you the number one thing of business: you don't mix business with personal. Don't mix it with feelings and emotions and sensitivity. You got to be able to separate it, or your business is going to crush. It's going to fail. Feel me? Because you got to be harsh.
Emotion and business does not mix together.
It never does.
Ever.
It never does.
Trust me. Don't do it.
Because they don't care about it.
So
feel me?
The next topic, it kind of fits into what we just discussed with the natural versus the cosmetic.
She means natural versus BBLs. Natural versus your body done. I'll let you go first on this one. Casey, what do you feel about girls with their body done? I'll ask you that first. What do you feel about? I was gonna say versus girls with natural, but what do you feel? Natural. Yeah, what do you feel? Why do you think girls with their body done get the criticism that they get?
I feel like deep down inside they get the criticism because some of the natural girls, they want to get it done too, but they just don't want to. They want to do it, but they don't want to do it. Like, they want to go get stuff done, but maybe they don't have the money to do it, or they're just scared to get the process, go through the process. But I think that they hate because they secretly like it. And don't get me wrong, some of those BBLs do not look right, and those people, they hate on those people because they look weird. But the girls that actually do look decent with their cosmetic procedures, they're getting hate because I think secretly some of the natural females want to have the same procedure, but they're either scared to get it done or they don't have the funds to do it. Or maybe they care too much about what other people are going to say about them getting it done. But to hate on somebody that decides to do something for themselves with their body, I don't understand. I'm pro-choice. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy, and that's it.
So you agree with both? You have no problem with girls getting their body done, and you have no problem with girls not getting it done?
No, I'm pro-choice. Do whatever. I love a natural body, but I also like some of the BBL bodies. I don't like the ones that look like distorted and extra and deformed and stuff. But the ones that look good, it looks fine to me. Like, what's the problem with them getting it done? If that makes them feel better about themselves, but just make sure that you're getting it done because you're doing it for yourself and not for other people, or you're not fixing your insides too.
Which is never the case, but
because a lot of people, females, are walking
definitely
around with
easier said
beautiful
than done.
bodies but horrible insides. So I think, I don't know, I just think that a lot of the natural girls feel like maybe a little bit jealous. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. How do you feel about it? I know you hate that terminology, natural versus BBL. You have your theory on that.
people, y'all need to understand. Like I said, y'all gonna hate almost 90%. People that don't like hearing the truth, you are going to hate every episode that we do that I'm on. That's for sure, for damn sure.
No, it's your honest opinion.
They still hate me.
They
I know they gonna wait.
I mean,
It's
that's
alright. Y'all can
can't
comment, say whatever y'all want. You feel me? It's cool. I accept
opinion.
everything. Feel me? Like I said, I'm never gonna sugarcoat it. I'm never gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm always gonna tell you my opinion. My whole thing with girls with their body done, girls who jack natural. Let me tell you something. I'm in my 30s, right? Casey is young. You know, I'm an old dude. Feel me? I'm an old young nigga. You heard? But yeah, 30 years, right? I have never in my life, imagine, I come from the era, right? Everybody who's 80s babies, right? Y'all know. Living in New York, right? I'm from Harlem. You feel me? Living in Harlem, between Harlem, Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, wherever the five boroughs, right? I come from an era where girls was getting breast implants back then. Like, you feel me? Like there was rich girls and girls who wanted boobs and all that back then. It just wasn't as many black girls and Hispanic girls who got they boobs in. But Caucasians used to always, you feel me? You would see a lot of Caucasians with their breasts. Back then, a lot of girls had fire bodies because a lot of girls were not doing drugs. So you seeing a girl that had a fire body was like clockwork. You'll see it all the time. There was a bunch of girls in your school, a bunch of girls outside, a bunch of girls everywhere. Everywhere you went, it was a bunch of girls with fire bodies. You feel me? I have never in my life heard girls say I am natural. Never. I've never heard this terminology. Never. When they saw a girl with her breast done, they would say, oh, she has silicones. Oh, that's a girl with breast implants. They never said, oh, I'm natural. Feel me? They never jacked that. Nobody, we're all natural. Even girls who get their BBLs done, they get fat taken out of somewheres and put it all, or if you put silicone in your breast, or if you even get silicone in your butt. All you're saying is you're putting silicone in your butt. That's all. So you can say that terminology. You don't have to shit on that girl, that particular person, and say you're natural by saying.
Yeah, because we're creating a division.
You're trying, basically, I don't like the fact that a lot of girls, you're calling yourself natural to shit on the girls who got their bodies done. Now, I defend both sides. For instance, I like fitness. You feel me? I'm a fitness nigga. You feel me? So the girls who stand in the middle, who don't have their body done, and who's natural, girls who work out, they're not gonna say, oh, I'm 100% natural. They're gonna say I'm 100% fit. I go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? The girls who say they're natural, 10 out of 10 girls who say they're natural, their bodies don't look good. I'm sorry that I have to tell you that. I have to explain that to you. It's almost like a dude. I'm a dude. It's almost like a nigga saying, I'm big bone. No, you're fat. Oh, I'm brolic, and he buff because he's fat. He's chunky. You feel me? It's okay to say, oh yeah, he's skinny. or he fat, or he brolic, or he, you feel me? If a nigga on steroids, you're gonna say he's on steroids. Nobody, a nigga not gonna say, oh man, I'm natural. Like, nobody says that. You're calling, I feel like females are calling themselves natural because they're trying to shame or shit on the girls who got their body done. Also making an excuse for them to stay the way they are. You feel me? Which is 10 out of 10 sloppy.
Okay, no, but look at the girls who are naturally big butts, big nice shapes. Big
Like
breasts.
who?
Naturally.
I don't know any.
You don't know them naturally?
Not in New York.
Well, in general, we know there's natural girls out there. African women that have naturally big bodies and shapely bodies. So they're saying that they are naturally born like that. That's why.
But African girls don't even
natural.
say that. They don't even say that. They don't jack natural.
That's not true. That's not
You
true.
what girl you know that's your friend or that you talk to as an
I'm just
associate?
saying in general.
That's what I'm
When
saying.
you
They
see
don't
it on
say that.
Social media, they say this is natural. This is a natural
They say
body.
this is natural. The African girls, if you speak to an African girl, she is not going to identify herself as natural.
African
She's
girls,
going to say, I'm
if y'all
beautiful,
do
I got a
not
thick
identify
body, I got
yourself
that.
as natural, please put that on the comments because I'm pretty sure they
They're
say
not
they
gonna-
want to specify
Nobody
that
says
they
that.
were born with that body.
Yes,
Girls
yes,
who
okay,
are
so say that.
born
You're not
with
going to say
that
natural.
That natural big butt and big breasts, because
Facts.
that's what everybody wants nowadays, is a big butt and a big breast. Those girls that are born like that, they want to separate themselves from the girls who get it done because they want to say, I was born like this. I didn't have to get no procedures done to get like
Exactly.
this. So that's why they're saying they're natural.
No,
and they were
no,
born like
no,
that.
they're not saying they're natural,
naturally
though.
born
They're gonna
like
say
that.
what you said.
They weren't put together from the doctor.
They're going to say what you just said. They're going to say all of that. I have a big butt. I'm from Africa. I'm from this. I'm from that. They're not going to
They're
say
gonna
they're
say
natural.
this is a natural butt. That's what they're gonna say.
They're only
They're
going to
gonna
say that because
this
they
is a
hear all
natural
the girls
release.
saying that.
That's
That's the
what they're
only
gonna
reason
say.
why. If they're Americanized, they're going to say that. If they're from Africa, they're not going to say that. It's what I'm trying to explain to you, Casey. We've been, like I said, we're both in our 30s, right? You've been a teenager. You are from New York. You feel me? You've
saying
been in
back
school.
then they don't-
Nobody
they didn't do that.
saw.
Yeah.
Nobody said natural.
Nobody said that back
So
then.
why is so
They're
many
saying
girls
it
saying
now
natural?
Because a lot of girls are getting their bodies done.
Yes.
A lot of girls did not get their bodies done like they did back then.
That's not
A lot
true.
of girls did
That's
not
not
get
true,
BBLs
Casey.
back then when we were younger. They did not get BBLs
Yes,
back
but
then
they
when
got
we
their
were younger.
titties done.
Girls did not get their breasts done either. Black girls and Spanish girls did not get their breasts
That's what
done.
I'm saying.
back
All
then.
right, so you're talking about your particular race.
Yes, and
I'm
Spanish
talking about-
people,
but
because
white girls
they
did.
we are the people that are the ones that set the trends and stuff. So they are following. Since everybody's getting that now, the natural girls want to separate themselves from the ones that get it done from the doctors. That's
Crazy.
why they're saying the natural versus BBL.
Okay, so what you telling me,
I
right?
don't care either
Hold
way.
on, so
I don't care because I feel like both are beautiful.
Okay, so let
when
me.
they're done right.
All right,
but,
so let's be honest. Let's be honest.
But that's the reason.
Have
why
you
they're separated.
seen more natural girls who said I am natural look natural good like they did when we was in our teenagers, or look natural sloppy? Be real.
Natural sloppy.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Since we live in an era of when everything is shaming, everything is offensive, listen, we grew up in an era where you got joked on, period. I don't care who you was. I had a big head, light skin, coochie lips, whatever the case, you feel me? They joked on you, they joked on the girls, they joked on the guys. We all got joked on. There's nothing wrong with saying if you fat, you fat. If you skinny, you skinny. If you sloppy, you sloppy. If you feel a way about it, change it.
Fix it. Yeah.
The reason why we call you it is to make you change it. If you're just gonna say you're natural, there's no reason to change. Because they're calling you natural. So you could be nasty looking, look like a wrestler, look sloppy, look like a refrigerator, look like whatever you want, and they're just gonna call you natural. What's the point of doing anything? This is what I'm saying. I feel like saying natural is a way of saying I'm lazy. I'm comfortable in my
there's
skin.
some natural girls that look really good.
But which one of them say natural? I don't see the ones who are attractive say natural.
These days
They'll say,
separate
oh, I
themselves.
got a fatty. Oh, I got big
And
boobs.
this is
Oh, I
all
look good.
mine. This is all mine.
Say that.
All
There
mine.
you go.
I mean, natural or mine.
We all natural, cause it don't make. That's like saying, "Oh, I'm human."
Because if
We
you
all
put
human.
silicone in your body, that's not natural. That's a foreign object in your body.
That's
So,
still, Kenza, you
not
still
natural.
breathe the same way. You're still a human being.
You're human. You're a natural human.
You're just so
but your body parts
so
are
men
not
so men
natural.
who wear steroids, men who are on steroids. I'm a man that does not take steroids. I don't call myself natural. I say I'm a man who does not take steroids. That's
Okay,
it.
but if
It's
a
very
man
simple.
gets a penile implant and it's something that is inside of him that's not his, that's no longer natural anymore. That's a foreign object inside of your man stuff.
Kenza, he's still natural.
He
He's
is
just
not
a man that
natural.
puts something inside of him.
He is natural. His being
You're
is
still a
natural.
human.
But
We
his
all human.
sausage is not natural.
But he's not gonna. This is what all I'm saying is. The people who say that, this is for instance, right? Even when you hear, even if you go online, right? If you look on YouTube, if you look on IG, all the things. Look at even when the girls are saying I'm natural. Just look at their face when they say it. They face, it's like you're asking them the question, but they face is saying, if it was a cloud that go above them like the cartoons, when every girl say natural, you'll see the cloud above their head and it say, this is what they buy. You can see it. They not even trying. You can tell that they're literally saying it to shit on girls. You can see it in them. You feel me? And it's a reason to call yourself lazy. Because I know a lot of girls who don't jack natural, and those are not the girls who hate on people. Like I said, I got a lot of friends that's not big titties, fat ass, and fire bodies. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with them. But those ain't the girls that be jacking. Oh, I'm natural. I'm natural. I'm like, why does all of the girls who scream I'm natural? Or what do like I seen like the meme I was telling you about when the guys was asking the girls, what do you think a guy likes, natural or BBL? And all of them were saying was BBL, right? But none of them had BBLs. Mm-hmm. Ironic, they're asking them, mind you, and I guarantee you, every girl that boy asked that sleeps with guys. So what are you talking about? Why are you saying that a guy likes a BBL more than a natural body, but you're sleeping with men? So are those men not men? I'm confused. Because every girl that was in that interview sleeps with guys. Those are not virgins. Mm-hmm. So if they didn't have a BBL and they didn't have their bodies done, and a man slept with them, why would you say that men like BBLs over you? That doesn't make any sense.
I guess they feel like the girls that get their bodies done get treated better by men, but it depends on what kind of men.
But that's not true. 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 A lot of my men's cuff and do the most for girls that do not look good. Honestly,
but let me tell you,
I can honestly say
when they
that.
asked the guys the question, all of them said they like natural bodies. None of them said BBL bodies.
That's what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying.
So
who are they really saying that to?
Perspective that they feel like a lot
it's
of men
hate, they're hating.
Men will sleep
they
with
hating
for the most part. They may want the BBL bodies and stuff like that. They may even marry some of the BBL bodies. But when
they marry the sloppy bodies too, Casey.
They marry both.
They marry the regular bodies, real skinny, real big. They marry all of them. So why say that? It's downplaying the girls with their bodies done. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, I know.
It's insulting your intelligence without saying it. Like I said, it's hating on somebody, but without saying I'm hating on you. It's like men who are not brolic, who don't lift weights, will say little stuff to come at guys who lift weights. You feel me? Oh, I don't gotta lift no weights. I don't fuck with them. I shoot niggas. Guys who say that. You feel me? I'm a fighter. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm not gonna pull out a knife. You feel me? If I'm running my mouth the way I talk, if somebody press me or if I'm coming up to somebody and I want to smoke with somebody, I can defend myself. I'm not going to keep getting older. I'm not going to keep talking crazy and not have the notion to know how to fight. It amazes me how many men that get up on this YouTube right here. That's what's going to bring us to our other topic with the Shay Shay situation and the Mike Epps and all that. It is amazing to me that dudes can get up on this YouTube or even in the streets, right? Well, not in the old days because niggas wouldn't do that because they know they get swung on. Or get on Twitter or Instagram or whatever and talk spicy to you and not have no notion, no type of nothing when they see you. Not even thinking that you're going to want to fight.
Internet thugs.
It is amazing to me. You talk all that, but you never, it's like I said, it's the same thing you can say about females who jack natural and hating on girls with BBL. It's the same thing you could say about men who talk spicy and then when they come to physical confrontations, they tell me they out their prime. They don't do that. They shoot niggas or they do this, my nigga. Stop it. It's nonsense. There's no reason why you grown men out there should be built like little boys, teenage boys, and not be able to talk all the shit that y'all talk and not be able to defend yourself. Y'all want a girlfriend, y'all want a wife, y'all want all these type of things, but you can't protect them or yourself. It's sad, bro. Stop talking about how you shoot niggas, because all y'all doing is making the young generation, making all of the youth feel like they gotta walk around with purses with guns in them to shoot people. If all of the older dudes don't fight, why would you think the younger generation above you is gonna think about fighting? I tell young boys, yo, y'all don't box, y'all don't do nothing. They look at me like I'm crazy. Yo, live, yo, big bro, you still get it all? Yes. What? Yes. I'm gonna die fighting. Is you crazy? I'm gonna be 60 years old and I'll break your jaw with my fists. I'm never going for a gun. I'm never going for a knife, ever. I'd rather beat you up with my fists, period. That's how I was raised. That's how I'm gonna stay. Every year of my life, I don't care if I'm working, I'm working on these hands. You will catch these hands. It don't matter where it's at. Work, funerals, church, wherever we at, you can catch these hands. Tell me, yo, we going around the corner, we step in the street, wherever the case may be. I'll never say, yo, hold on, bro. Let me go to the trunk. Let me get the guns. That shit sickens me. Because the same dudes that say that be the same niggas, all these rappers and all these fake thugs and all these Twitter, the same niggas that talk crazy won't even try to throw their hands. They'll look you in your face. Like I said, niggas talked crazy online. When I said,
what are you talking about in terms of the Shay Shay thing?
The Shay Shay situation where him and Mike Epps got into something. Mike Epps had said something about Mike Epps did a comedy skit and said he lied on Shannon and said
he said something about him being
yeah, he said it was a mook or something like that, but he also said that he DM'd him about the show. And Shannon, that never happened. He actually DM'd Shannon. He said that Shannon DM'd him and said he wanted to come on the show and he curved it. But it was actually vice versa. So Shannon said, when I see you, I'm going to pull up on you. Okay. Basically, like you feel me? When I see you and whatever happens, happens. Mike Epps, and I like Mike Epps. Mike Epps is my guy. I like him. You feel me? I like Shannon Sharp too. You feel me? I don't respect what Mike Epps said though, because, and shout out to 78 Sports because he sent this on his channel over there, LDBC. Shout out to y'all. Mike Epps basically said, he did a interview and said, oh, he don't fight. You know, if Shannon pull up on him, he going pow, 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 pow. And it's like, bro, you like, wow. So you could say this about, you could lie on another man, or you could talk crazy about another man, lying and make jokes about him. But if he come up to you to want to fight you, you not even going to swing or try to, your excuse is he too big or he that. So why are you talking about him? Why are you saying anything about him then? If you're not willing, same shit with the Chris Rock situation, not to even go back on that, but it's the same situation. People was mad about Will Smith, oh, he picked on this Chris. Why are you saying anything if you are not prepared to fight back? I don't understand this shit, bro. It's like when you get older, you're supposed to get wiser. What are you getting older for if you're getting older to get weaker, to get less stronger, to get bro, money has nothing to do with your body. It doesn't say the more money you get, the sloppier you're supposed to get. The more you're not supposed to fight. Come on, security and all this other stuff and computers and their money.
But when somebody calls them out, they not prepared for that because they didn't expect somebody to do that. They feel like people just gonna go back and argue. But there's some people that was born in an era where they don't just argue.
We all were born in that era.
You pull up, no.
We all were born in that era.
The kids, they just be.
No, I'm talking about the adults. I'm talking about everybody that's an adult were born in the era of fighting.
Yeah.
So it's amazing to me that all of these Chris Rocks, Mikes, and everybody that's adult now, like I said, even adults that I grew up with, even the teenagers that I grew up with that are adults now, they will look to me and tell me, "Oh, Live, I don't fight no more. We don't fight no more." And I'm looking at them like, "What? What are you talking about?"
They are comedians and they making jokes. And
it's not even just comedians. It's everybody. It's comedians. It's regular people. It's I'm just saying we were all born in an era where physical confrontation happened. Mm-hmm. A joke could turn into a fight. Any day you had to be prepared for. You was either going to be lunch or you was going to defend yourself. It's very simple. So to see anybody in their 30s or up talking about I'm out my prime or I'm out this, bro, that's on you. You gotta blame yourself for that. But nobody want to blame themselves. They use the era that we in, the shaming and the like I said, the comments with the natural, all that. They use everything they could possibly say to deflect what they are. And if we went back to telling people what they really are, we can change it. Because no one wants to hear they're a junkie every day. No one wants to hear you're sloppy every day. No one wants to hear, yo, bro, you a loser. You don't do nothing in your life. Every day, it makes you either stay away from that person or 9 out of 10, you're going to change. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Why? That's what my coming back to misery loves company. So you're not being this person's friend if you're allowing them to stay like that. It doesn't make no sense. You're not, especially, listen, you're not going to be around me. You're going to leave me because I'm not going to allow, Casey, you my right hand, I'm not going to allow you to go down. I'm not going to allow none of my friends to go down. You are going to hate me. You're going to move away from me. All of my friends I lost, all of my family members who don't come around me, they can't come around me because they know I'm not going to allow them to go down. I'm not going to allow them to settle.
Well, I personally always appreciate people who are...
I'm going to push you. You feel me? You're going to get mad. It's either you're going to go to the gym every day, you're going to make money every day, you're going to try new ideas, new business ideas, or you're going to hate being around me. Because I'm going to be on your ass all the time. Because I'm doing it. So it's not like I'm telling you, I hate people that tell you to do stuff and they don't do it. It's like going to the gym and the trainer coming to you and say he want to train you, but you bigger than him. What could you tell me, bro? How can you tell me what you trying to train and I'm bigger than you? What are you talking about? You get me? So this is what I mean. I never follow, people talk to me.
What you mean, like bigger than them? Like they not
I'm
in
more
shape.
fit. They're not in shape at all. Like I said, because you could be small and not in shape.
Not Jackie Chan. What's his name? Bruce Lee was a small man.
Shout out to my god brother. Shout out to my god brother, Trell Nation. Trell is wild smaller than me, right? But he's in, I would say, way better shape than me. He's the reason why I do abs. Because of him.
You just meant somebody sloppy.
Yeah, I'm just saying like somebody that's not fit. It's always somebody that's not fit trying to tell you how to be fit. So there's a difference when you are brawling or when you are intelligent, when you got a doctor's degree or when you a doctor or when you a lawyer and you're giving advice to somebody instead of you just working in the community center around your corner trying to tell somebody to, yo, man, you should shoot for the stars and you should, bro, what are you talking about? You feel me? Like, why would I listen to you instead of people that's actually doing it? You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like, so there's a difference when somebody's telling you something that's not actually applying it to themselves. And there's somebody telling you to it that you see. That's one thing about our era when we saw the drug dealers and the drug lords who would give you advice. Oh, yo, you should, you feel me? You should blah, blah, blah. Yo, stay focused on stay blah, blah, blah. It's easy to listen to them because they were getting money. So you'll pay attention more than a teacher telling you because they had the cars, they had the, in my situation from growing up in Harlem, a lot of the drug lords and the shit like that, the people who was up, gave me a lot of advice. I looked up to a lot of people. I called my uncles and stuff like that because they was getting a lot of money and they always told me, you know, stay focused, do what you gotta do. Whoever, you know, this how you feel me? Be an alpha. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. You feel me? Don't run behind. You know, don't stay over here with these bum ass niggas. You feel me? Just do what you need to do. That's easy. It was easier for me to listen to that than to listen to bum ass niggas telling me that. Yo, you should do this, and then these are the same niggas that don't have no thing.
Give you advice based off past experiences. Like say before they were up and then they're not up no more because of whatever situation happened in their life. But they know how to get you up, but they just don't have the motivation to do it for themselves anymore. Sometimes you can listen to people like that too because they have experience. And just because a person's not up at that moment or doing what they need to do for themselves, that doesn't mean they can't offer you some good advice. Like a doctor that no longer practices being a doctor anymore can still give
but
you
advice.
was a doctor. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Nah,
That's
that may not be up at that moment.
Yeah.
They can still give you advice based off their past history. They just may not be even motivated, maybe went through traumatizing things in their life, but they still have knowledge of certain things to give you that advice.
Yeah. Nah, I get what you're saying. In that aspect, yeah, of course.
But
always take advice.
What's the next topic? Because we could go on for days
That's
and
a
days.
fact. That's a fact.
About.
Our next topics. What did you feel? Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. Shout out to y'all, my boy Mahomes. I'm definitely a Cowboys fan. I'm definitely upset my dudes lost, but it's alright. We got it next year. But I fucks with Patrick Mahomes, so that's definitely one of my favorite quarterbacks. So shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. Casey, what do you feel about the Super Bowl? That boy Usher. There will be no Usher slander. He is a Libra elite. You heard?
I love Usher.
Libra elites. There's no slander on this on this channel. You heard? All Libra elites get a pass from me. You heard?
They don't get a pass from me.
They get a pass from me. Libra elites get all passes from me.
Nobody gets a pass from me. Everybody. I love Usher.
But yeah, what you feel about that?
What you
feel about that?
I don't feel he did anything
that
wrong.
performance.
I love the performance. I mean, I feel like
well, I see it a lot on YouTube.
Everybody,
Alicia Keys.
It's like a lot.
You feel like was he too much on Alicia Keys? That's what I keep saying. What do you feel like about that?
I have two feelings about this. Like I have two. Like it's like my two personalities. One personality feel like okay, they was just putting on a show. They're performers, and I feel like people don't criticize actors when they're kissing up on each other and they're married to other people. But when them two performing, everybody's criticizing them putting on a show. And I feel like they were just performing. They did it in their other video when they first did it.
Sure, well, they wasn't criticizing Alicia. They were just criticizing Usher.
No, I was listening to a show on TikTok, and they were actually criticizing Alicia, saying, you married, so you should have told him before the performance. But sometimes people just do things at the spur of the moment. Like how do they know that was not planned? They make it seem like they rehearsed that already, and that's what she chose to let him do. Yeah. But you don't know if that's what she chose to do or Usher just freestyling like the Libra that he is and the performer that he is, just freestyling and doing what he do. So I feel like I don't know if I was reading it wrong, but maybe Alicia Keys was trying to move away from him and let him know, like, all right, you ODing right now. I understand you performing, but let me just slide this way and let me slide that way and let me back up a little bit. I don't know if I was reading that wrong, but then my other side of me is like, nah, they was putting on a performance. They was doing what they did in the other video because they were close like that in the original video, and they were just putting on a performance, and they're both performers, and I don't feel like neither one of them felt uncomfortable. But then a piece of me feels like maybe she did feel uncomfortable and was trying to be respectful. But then Swiss Beats was like, he don't even care. Like they was performing. Yeah. So if I don't understand why everybody is so outraged. If the husband don't care, why does everybody else care? I don't understand that. If the husband don't care, why does everybody else care? How do you feel about it?
I personally liked it. I liked, like I say, I already told you, if they had my son Breezy on there, they should have let my son Breezy get up there. But other than that, would have been amazing. Mm-hmm. But other than that, like I said, there would be no there would be no Libra Lee slander. So I feel like everything Usher did was perfectly fine. It was
No,
perfect.
just take
It was,
stop the Libra
it was perfectly
slander.
okay.
That's
I honestly feel like that's Usher. Like, you feel me? Like,
that's Usher.
my moms and my moms and my aunts, they is LL Cool J and Billy D fans. I can't see if back then, if you was on stage or with Michael Jackson and Michael Jackson grabbed you, would you have? Usher is the Michael Jackson of our time. Him and Chris, these is the biggest that they can get at this time. So being on stage with, if he did, like I said, to me, he didn't OD. I feel like it was like you said, that was an amazing comparison you did as far as with movies. In movies, you see actors kiss each other, they have sex scenes, they do all that. You feel me? I don't feel like that was to a point where, like, I didn't see Justin Timberlake rip Janet Jackson's elbow fell out. You feel me? So I don't feel like that was, to that extent. I feel like like you said, even with Swiss Beats, he said on the thing he didn't have a problem with it. I feel like Alicia Keys clearly looks at Usher like a brother. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So I feel like Usher is not he don't go around acting like a tough guy. I never seen him act gangster. So I feel like he knew what he could do. You feel me? I feel like he didn't do nothing that was, like I said, was crazy to me. I feel like he grabbed her, touched her, hugged her. Yeah, so I feel like, you feel me, he knows her.
They perform.
Yeah, like, you feel me? Like, that's the Super Bowl. She knows what she's coming into by going up to Usher. He does it in every show. Yeah. It's not like he specifically got up there and grabbed Alicia. This nigga got a Kiki Palmer. He done made a whole video with Kiki Palmer. Her man crying online on time. He done made a whole video with Usher. Been doing this for... Everybody know this about Usher. Like I said, Usher, the Chris Brown, the Trey Songz, they know this about them already. So,
and I'm pretty sure if
it's nothing new.
Offended, he would have been like, nah.
He wouldn't. I feel like Alicia Keys wouldn't even agree to do it if she knew Usher was wilding and all that. You feel me? Like, I feel like that was. I didn't feel like she pushed him away or felt no type of, you feel me, way. You feel me? I feel like they was trying to, like I said, I feel like she felt comfortable with Usher. You feel me? Like I said, like you said, they did a video, that's a hit song. She knows what he does. She knows his album came out in 2 days. He's touchy, Philly touchy. Yeah. You feel me? And she cool with it. Like I said, I've seen, what's the difference of that and Ari and her male friend touching on her, Ari shaking her butt on her gay friend, or you see girls dance on gay men all the time. So what's the difference between Usher performing doing that on Usher? This is not a regular. This is, like I said, this is the Michael Jackson, one of the Michael Jacksons of our time. Like I said, who else? Him and Chris Brown. Those are the only two. You can't name nobody who's closer to Mike than Usher and Chris. You feel me? So this is not just a regular person. The nigga is doing the Super Bowl. You feel me? So he is somebody. Picture a female back then complaining that Michael Jackson was grabbing her on the Super Bowl stage. What singer it could have been Beyonce, Celine, whatever singer you want to, the biggest singer, Madonna, whatever you want to call it. Picture Michael Jackson doing what Usher did back then, and they saying it would have been a problem. Come on, nobody would have said nothing. You feel me? Like I said, I don't feel like, there would be no Libra Lee slander. My nigga Usher do what he do, man. That's what my guy do, man.
Because if you're gonna get on Usher, get on all the actors that's married that be humping each other on scene. Okay? So leave Usher alone. There you go.
That's a fact. There's a lot more worse things that's out there for you to. I feel like they were just looking to say something.
Performing. They actors.
Looking to say
that's
something.
Basically singing actors. Mm-hmm. Okay? There we go. Okay, that concludes episode 2 of Fleeky Controversy. Thank you for joining us. Please share, like or dislike.
Facts.
Comment.
Subscribe to the channel. Fleeky Controversy. Subscribe. We got a lot coming away. We got a lot coming your way.
Yes, we do. And we're going to keep getting better and better and better.
That's fact.
So just be prepared and stay tuned.
That's fact. Episode 3 is dropping soon. We here. We ain't going nowhere. Fleeky Controversy. And Casey,